Alrighty, we're playing Goddo's Thumb in Modern, and I mean we have our Mirror March and we have a Combat Celebrant, so and a Croc's Thumb. Like we have all the pieces. This is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna keep. We have a Marsh Flats. Can do our standard Modern play of Marsh Flats into Fetchland. Fetchland? No. Right. Play Marsh Flats. And we're just going to go and get a tap land. This is fine. Blood Crypt. There we go. So next turn we can go for a Thumb. I mean, we could also Shriek more if we absolutely have to, but our opponent's playing Swamps so far. Probably we're okay. Yeah, we're going to go Thumb. I'm going to go Thumb. Whenever you see Croc's Thumb, it's just like, yeah, you know some shenanigans are going to happen. Opponent on mono black so far. Dread Shade. This must be mono black Devotion, right? Well, we have Combat Celebrant. Like we can just attack here. Is that good? Or I mean, Shriekmore is particularly awful for us right now. I guess we Combat Celebrant and then just attack, right? Actually, no. Do we attack? Do I even care about this? I probably do care about this. I doubt our opponent blocks, so we'll see. I'm actually going to attack and exert, actually. No, I'm not, because it's not got haste. All right, good. I know how to play Magic, honest. Oh, jeez. Oh, good. Yeah, okay, Mono Black Devotion. So our opponent's actually playing a good Mono Black Devotion deck. We are playing a less good Mono Black Devotion deck. Hopefully draw land, though. Ravenous Chupacabra is kind of good. Takes down Dread Shades. Would like to see a fire. Yeah, so I think Fiery Gambit actually would be pretty good here. That is less good. All right, yes, I'm suddenly seeing that we do need some ramp. So I think All in the Brain is definitely correct. We definitely do need to. We definitely do need something. Okay, well, this is what we do. This is how we learn. It's pretty good art, actually. Johannes Voss. I have to say the art for Ravnica Allegiance has just been on point. To be honest, like I don't usually pay attention to it, but it's all been all over Twitter, and like there's a couple of people who have been tracking it, and it looks really good, right? Looks really good. So it's actually out today, right? It was out last night. So has anyone drafted it? I guess. Has anyone been anyone got any good sweet pools, as the kids say? If you have, throw them out in chat. Mindstone or Signet? Yeah, I think Mindstone depends how intensive our. I think we probably could get away with the Mindstone, but then we could get away with the Signet. I think, to be honest, I quite like Signet actually. Although, having said that, Mindstone does draw us cards, so it's between the fixing and the cards, and I think we have enough complicated mana stuff that Rakdos Signet is probably a better pick. All right, Chromatic Lantern. The what? Did the pre-release last week and it was fun. You picked Orzhov. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't actually get to a pre-release, unfortunately. I would have liked to, but it's unfortunately I don't actually have a local game store. The UK is pretty bad for local game stores, to be perfectly honest. At least in my experience, unless you're like, I mean, even in London, we were in London I lived in London for a good, Christ, I don't know, 7 years. Like if I wanted to go to a game store, I had to go into central London. If I wanted to go to a pre-release, I had to go to central London, which kind of sucks if you want to go on a Friday night. So is not ideal. Don't get me started about like regional pre-releases and stuff. They back in my day, Magic used to be awesome. Fine. I do miss the old days to some degree. I miss the old days of they used to do regional flights, which were awesome. They used to book out. So it was the Games Club in the UK. They used to book out like the entire ground floor conference room of a massive hotel, like properly big hotels. We're talking like absolutely huge rooms. And all right, we're just Banefired. Great, good. Banefire is a card. The hell is this deck? Mono Black Devotion with Chromatic Lantern. Okay. I mean, sure. We're in the testing stages of this deck, so I don't think I'm going to go too crazy on sideboarding just yet. Probably should take out the Shriekmaws. This hand is sort of okay. Yeah, I'll keep it. Yeah, the regional pre-release used to be amazing. Like flights of hundreds of people, and yeah, and then they just decided to cancel them. 1 year, Wizards just said, nope, we're not doing that anymore. We are not doing that anymore. Keep dragging. We're not playing Arena Max. Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, ever since they stopped doing regional pre-releases, I've sort of lost interest. Like, can't even remember when the last one was. Very long time ago. Geralf's Messenger is good for. Oh, Geralf's Messenger. Oh, I like it. That is a good. Right. To be honest, I might take out Combat Celebrant for Geralf's Messenger. That feels like a much better card. That feels very good. Okay, good. Well, this is good. We're learning. We're picking good cards. I mean, our opponent is playing literally the kind of deck that we want to do something about. So yeah, we'll just see what good enter the battlefield effects they've got and steal them. Bit of Combat Celebrant. So what do you guys think about the Magic story, where that's going? You know, I think I quite like where it's going, but I don't know. It feels like we haven't had as much in the way of story as we had, say, during Ixalan block, where I felt a little bit more engaged in the story, I think. Whereas this time it's just sort of been, yeah, okay, well, we're the first block of Ravnica, we're getting Planeswalkers into place, but I didn't really get the whole, wait, what? All other creatures. Reading the card explains the card. Yeah, I can have a punt for that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh well, never mind. Well, I wasn't going to attack with my 4/1 anyway into this 1/1, so I suppose that's good. Let's attack with this Ravenous Chupacabra. The next turn we get Goddo, I think. Like, that feels like a... Oh, wait. Shriekmaw's really bad here, isn't it? Shriekmaw actually has to target Combat Celebrant. Shriekmaw is actively going to kill us. Jeez. Oh, okay, right. Shriekmaw we're probably going to take out now. Actually, no, to be fair, Shriekmaw is great in another deck. Shriekmaw is not good against our opponent's mono-black deck. So, yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, good. Right, interactions. Interactions are fun. I mean, we are going to be able to cast Geralf's Messenger. I'm fairly sure we can cast Geralf's Messenger. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Alright, so Goddo here, I guess. Opponent's deck is like black standard with Niv Mizzet. Yeah, it's been an interesting one. I mean, Mortician Beetle is obviously... Mortician Beetle's a weirdly... just kind of a weird one, right? Because they haven't seen that many sacrifice effects, but... Fine. Let's go Goddo. I mean, this is... I mean, this as long as one of these creatures survives, we win next turn. So, I'm happy with this. Get a Helm. So I think we'll just pass for now. There's no point in attacking into this. So one of the nice things about the Combat Celebrant combo is that you don't actually, it's not actually that hard to execute, which is nice. Like sometimes it is. Hell on Chupacabra is not awful, certainly. Like if our opponent somehow manages to deal with it, then yeah. Yeheni is an interesting one. Indestructible till end of turn. No blocks. Oh, we're not blocking. Having said that, like infinite Chupacabra, actually infinite Chupacabras is kind of decent. I really like infinite Chupacabras. Rakdos here seems a little bad for us. We could, yeah, that could go very poorly. I think. I mean, we have humans, horrors, beasts. We have very few demons, devils, and imps. I mean, we might actually have to go down the Rakdoses. They're not that wonderful. Huh. Okay, so interesting question then. Like, do we go Combat Celebrant with this? I was trying to think what happens if we do that. I mean, putting on Goddo is probably better, right? Because yeah, because these are 3/3s, so they survive a Yeheni. I think this is fine because so to get past the Yeheni, we have to make sure this is a 2/2. So the copies actually have to survive. So I think we have to equip to Goddo. So I think this works. I think. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so let's go to combat and see what happens. Okay. Can search. Oh well, yeah, sweet. Even more helms. Can't go wrong with more helms. Oh, it's legendary. Okay, that was silly, but that's at least that's fine. Don't attack with the other two creatures. Okay, well we're not. So if we just attack with this one, there's an additional combat phase. Okay, fine. Good. So yeah, this is fine. Good. Well, we got there. This is a much easier way of doing it, actually. If our opponent, yeah. There we go. Down to 11. Combat happens again. I'm going to say no this time. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, this is our opponent has to know this is infinite now, so they're just making us go through the combo. So good. I like Goddo in this. Then I think Goddo's been pretty sweet. Yeah, that's true. There we go. Sweet, awesome. So yeah, the Shriekmaws are definitely coming out, and we're going to stick some Fatal Pushes in instead. Because yeah, being actively bad for us is a really bad thing. Because it's not a may, you have to do it. So, oof. I mean, that's not a great hand, right? It's not an awful hand, but it's not a fantastic hand. Yikes. Having said that, Helm of the Host and Rakdos, I quite like that. I don't think it's good, but I quite like it. 2 lands. Fine. How bad could it be? Opponent's down to 6, so 2 land is not awful. Alright, Mortician Beetle. Knowing us, we'll probably draw lands anyway. There we go. Easy. How hard can it be? Alright, pass turn. So we'll just crack this at the end of our opponent's turn. We'll go get a Blood Crypt, I guess. Blood Crypt is good. Yeah, I don't think we need 4 Rakdoses. I think Rakdos is kind of it's definitely not a 4-off. I think that's very, very true. It's pretty much a Wrath, right? That's what we've got it in the deck for. It's to sort of be a Wrath. Because most of our creatures are just going to They're going to hurt. They're just going to die to this. So, guess we go Crocs them, right? Bit of Crocs them. Can't go wrong. Hey, Agent MLP, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We are Saturday, right? Today's Saturday. My brain is just absolutely scrambled about what day it is. Ooh, Mirror March is good. How am I doing? Not too bad. It's... I mean, so for people who don't know, we've very recently had a child, second child, which is keeping us up and awake, and yeah, yeah, is just a bit needy at the moment. So, you know, it's about what you'd expect. About what you'd expect. Mentally fine. Let's go mentally fine. All right. Helm of the Host. We're actually getting really close to a Mirror March, which I'm really happy about. I really want Mirror March to come down. I really want it to be actually impactful. 4 mana. Mastermind's Acquisition. I quite like this version of the deck. The one that goes and... I like this card. The sort of... I mean, it's a really interesting card, actually. Like, go get something from outside the game, which is just such a neat effect, right? You don't really see it. Don't really see it all that often these days. Well, we're going to go Combat Celebrant and Marsh Flats. Now, I'm expecting this to die like 1 billion times over, but we'll see. I imagine we'll probably see. My guess is the triple black sacrifice from Zendikar block. Butcher? No. What's her name? We're about to see it, so. Gatekeeper and Malakir. There you go. Oh, yeah. I hate being right sometimes. I just, yeah. Alright. Well, I guess we'll sacrifice our Combat Celebrant, which is a bit sad. Mortician Beetle. And Duress. Alright, well, you know what? This. We're going to kill this. This is the time where I'm just going to kill this. Unfortunately, it does mean our opponent gets to take our Mirror March, which kind of sucks, but... yeah. They might even take Fatal Push, though. Let's see. They might. They may take Fatal Push. Is this modern? This is modern. I'm going to say the best format, but then I might lose the room. My favourite format. Although I'm really getting into Commander these days. To me, Commander is kind of like slightly more broken modern, where I can actually get to play my weird-ass combos 90% of the time. Ooh, Grey Merchant. Getting a Grey Merchant out is not an awful plan, especially with Helm of the Host on, right? Yeah, let's do it. Grey Merchant. Commander is pretty sweet. Yeah. I've built like I'm like a complete utter noob to Commander, to be honest. Like, I think I built like 4 decks, and I actually have a good one picked out for a secret. Well, actually, I'm going to tell the room. Theoretically, I'm going to be on EDH and Chill with Vince at some point. I mean, my chat already knows, so I don't know why it's a secret, but yeah. Vince invited me on at some point. I'm super excited by it. I've already picked the deck out. It's awful. Typical for this channel, I'm going to go with. So, yeah. Hopefully, should be pretty sweet. Oh, God, Tribute to Hunger. No, that's killed our entire turn. Okay. Never mind. Well then. Play Malimo. Nope. We are playing. I don't know if I want to spoil it, because Vince's people might go back to Vince and go, I know what Max is going to be playing. But yeah, it's gonna. We'll say it's 5 color. All right. We're just gonna fatal push this. Like, get a swamp, and we're just gonna fatal push this. Like, I know it's not great use of it, but it's gonna go to the graveyard if we don't use it, so we might as well. Duress is gonna do nothing. But yeah, we have a plan. We have a plan for EDH and chill. So yeah. All right. Well, cue awesome special effect if we're playing on Arena, I assume. I assume Rakdos has got a special effect on Arena, but we'll see. That's a turn. Multiple copies of Rakdos the Showstopper are going to be fantastic. Absolutely amazing. I'm not playing the land because we want to try and bait something out. I want our opponent to think that we've got something in hand. Baiting out another Duress would be amazing. Like, they seem really... Yeah, they haven't got a lot going on right now. Jodar. It is not Jodar. I think it's Sliver Queen, actually. So, there is a good reason why it is Sliver Queen. Yes, it's Sliver Queen. Sliver Queen, and it is the only sliver in the deck. That's that is how we roll. All in the brain. I will look at your Peer and Toothy deck though. I would actually like to play Peer and Toothy at some point. I have been told to do so, as it is amazing. So, Expedition Map. That is not going to save you. We've got like 18 power next turn. What is our opponent doing here? I'm slightly worried. Yeah, Peer and Toothy, when they were played on Commander Clash, they seemed particularly good. Yeah. Wow, Mutilates. That's a good one. Yeah, okay. Well then. There is a game. There is a game, ladies and gentlemen. And there's a Mirror Match. All right, we're going to win with Mirror Match. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. Yes. Good. Right, now we just need to draw a creature rather than an enchantment, which does literally nothing, but this is fine. You're in the good place. This is fine. Sorry, everything is fine. There we go. Yeah, I'll get the words right. Pony's just playing all the Chromatic Lanterns. Gary would be great. Rakdos. Not the best creature to Mirror Match, but we're going to do it anyway because that's what the card says. I just want this to resolve. Like, I just want this trigger to resolve. Okay, always yield. We'll choose heads. Chooses heads, flipped tails. So that means we lost twice, right? I don't entirely know how Krark's works. It's a bit of a weird card. But yeah, if you want to keep guessing what we're going to be doing with Sliver Queen, then absolutely do keep going. Equip and win the game? This has been a weird game. Our opponent's drawn like super weird. I am in a high power meta at my local game store with mostly competitive EDH, and I win a decent amount of the time. It's the list with 4 or 5 changes that you want to do. Okay. Fatal Push on the Rakdos is going to be interesting. It is a copy. That's not how CMC works. So unless our opponent was trying to do something clever there, they have failed. Fatal Push all of the things. Yep. All right. Well, good. Well, we won the game. I'm not sure we should have deserved to win the game, but GG's. We shall take it. We shall take it.